thing fucking working? Come on, you were just working, man. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm not one to complain, and I'm all about trying to climb the ELO ladder, and, you know, I don't blame my teammates that often. I get frustrated. We all get unlucky. We all get bad lanes and shit. But this shit has got to stop. This shit is getting fucking ridiculous, and I don't know what to fucking do about this shit, alright? Now, I'm all granted, I don't blame my bot lane. I can if I want. They might be the reason we lost, but there's always something that I could have done better, and there's always something that you could have done better. So there's no reason to blame your team for losing you the game. I'm just saying, there's some games you can't win, and there's, you know, every game you couldn't win, there's obviously something you could have done better, and you need to take something out of every game. But nothing. I mean, that's it right there. But I'm complaining today. So don't give me hate down in the comments. I don't need the hate down in the comments. So I've been trying to get to Platinum back this season. I've gotten to my Plat series 3 times so far in like the past 3 weeks. Past 2 weeks. This week I haven't gotten to it all, and last week I haven't gotten to it all, but the week before. I got into it 3 times. Got very, very unlucky 3 times. I probably should have won it at least one of those times. I did not. I'm guessing I didn't play it as well as I should have. But I lost it 3 times. Like, not too salty about that because I know I'll get there eventually, and I know that my play has been going down. It's mainly the lethality shit is just kind of throwing me off, and I just don't like the meta, and it's just I'm not good in this meta. My champions aren't good in this meta, so I'm trying to adapt. Something all players have to do to get better at the game. But recently, I have underwent some terrible fucking teammates, and I don't get this shit at all. Like, there's games you're supposed to win, and there's games you're supposed to lose. I mean, there's just games you can't win. There's nothing you can do about it. There's games you can't lose. There's games that you throw. But I just want you guys to take a look at my fucking bot lane scores. Well, I've been falling, obviously. You guys can see I don't really care. It's still a close. I'm still got like above a 50% win rate, barely. This week's kind of tanked my win rate. But I've been playing the lethality shit. But we're going to take a look at the past about 5 or 6 games. And we're going to take a look at my bot lane scores. I got them right down here. I'm going to keep this highlighted just so I don't have to read them off. So just so I can keep memorized. But this first game is this one right here. The one I just got done playing. The one that tilted me the most. We got an auto-filled ADC. Who, I mean, granted, they were doing alright. Like, their CS is up. But their mechanics were absolute shit. So I guess I can blame this one on autofill. It kind of sucks. But if we look at the bot lane score, and I'm not blaming anyone in my bot lane in particularly, but if we look at my bot lane score, it was 319. I was actually duo queue with the Sona. The Sona is actually a pretty good player. But, I mean, in general, I think I'm only duo queue with them for like the past 3 games. So, 3-19. That sucks, man. That sucks. You know, like 0-11. Oh, that's fucking rough, dude. And like literally useless as fuck. Alright. We go on to this one. 1-8. 3-6. Right, like not that bad. Like a standard support score, but 1-8. Had this person in the game before this as well, and they were doing good, and then they fed their ass off, and we ended up winning that game, which we'll get to in a second. But 4-14 is my bot lane score. 1-8, mainly the ADC. Again, I was duo with the Sona. I mean, respectable score. This one, we won. This was a big turnaround game. Again, though, like, I don't have the bot lane score for this one, but obviously our MF popped the fuck off, dude. We were down, I think, 14 kills at one point in this game. And then all of a sudden, they just started feeding us, and we ended up coming back. So, some really good scores. The MF popped off that game and carried the fuck out of us. But I don't know. They just kept feeding her kills and just stupid-ass skirmishes. But we won that one. We go to this one. We lose this one. We check this one out. 5-12 bot lane. Where am I at? We over here. 3-7 and 2-5. Like, I mean, it's just 2 really big negative scores. And, like, I was 5-5. This was a winnable game. I remember this one. This one was winnable. We just didn't win. It just ended up going downhill. Mainly bot hill tanking it. We move on to this one. What do we got? 7-21. That's absolutely ridiculous. Not to mention, look at this score, alright? I was duo queue with the GP here, so we were trying. A lot of my deaths were, I'm not going to, like, a lot of them were fucked up and I probably should have died, but a lot of them were, like, desperation plays to try to get us back in the game. But, like, look at our mid lane. 1-8. 3-13. 4-12. Like, I feel like I've played well most of these games. No matter what my score was, it all relates to the game that we were in. And, like, what was going on during that game. Like, what your score, like, means and shit. Like, whether you have a lot of deaths, whether that's good or not. But, man, oh man, 7 and 21. So that right here, this right here. Like, can I total this up real quick? Let's total this up. We got 3, 4, 7, 12, 19, 26. 26 out of, I don't even know if I can do these ones in my head. These ones are going to be hell. What we got here? We got 19 plus 14. That's going to be 35. 47. Holy shit. 47. 67. 73. 94? That might be a little bit off, but that is close as fuck. 26 and 94. Now, I'm sorry, but if my bot lane's going to feed this hard, look at that. I'm sorry, Riot. I'm sorry, but I can't carry that shit. I can't, like, there's shit I can't carry. Granted, I just, I've been playing pretty bad. But, I mean, if my bot lane's going to feed them 20 kills every game, I mean, I can't win that shit. Anyway, that's going to be it for this real rant video. If you guys... Now, this is just kind of, just to get some, like, stress off myself, and just to, like, let loose a little bit. So, if you guys are struggling with the same thing, go ahead and leave it down in the comments. Let everybody know your struggles. Let's try not to get any hate down there. Like, I don't want anyone saying, oh, you need to do better. My whole channel is mainly about doing better and learning from your mistakes, which is what I've been doing. I have been keeping notes next to me about all these games and a lot of my unnecessary deaths and shit like that. But, I mean, like, if you guys want to vent, like, I'm venting right now. Because this is rough. Like, it's rough. Like, my win rate has been tanking. And it's literally... I can't blame the bot lanes. Granted, it's their fault we lost. I always... there's always something I could have done better. So I always take something out of every loss. But, man, I can't. 26 and 94. Holy shit. And, like, a lot of these, it's like... Under 10 minutes... the bot lane score will be tanked. The enemy team will have like 15 kills in 10 minutes. It's insane. But anyway, yeah. If you guys, if you want to vent, let me know down below. If you guys have any tips for like anyone else that's venting down there, if you see someone, commenting something and you got something you can share with them, or maybe a couple tips or something that you think might help them, go ahead and let them know down there. But yeah, this is just gonna be. I feel like everyone needs to do this every once in a while. Just get shit off your chest. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have another video up probably later this week, most likely on Diana. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but school is really busy, so it's kind of killing my uploads, but you know what it is. Got to do that shit. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.